Throw out petals, baby. Throw them out. Throw them out for her.
Not yet. Not yet. That's okay. Okay, yes. We're just not making this up today. Okay, and the people in the back, I'm going to have you kind of just circle in as best you can.
Close the circle.
Come on in the middle, guys.
One in the middle.
Absolutely.
Break it in, break it in.
Close the circle.
Come on in, guys. Circle of love. Circle of love.
Okay, beautiful. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Good afternoon, and welcome to the ceremony celebrating the union of Jason and Carie. Carie, Jason, your friends and family are gathered here today in a circle of unity and love to honor your commitment to one another. Today, you proclaim your love to the world, and in that love, we rejoice with and for you. In that spirit, Jordan, John, and Nikki would like to share some words from their hearts to yours.
I wrote a lot of speeches. It's very hard. Pour your heart out in like 30 seconds, so this is just the last one I did. It may not be the best version, but it bless you guys. So that's my heart of it. I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to try to ad-lib, then I'll really start crying. Never did I think my two best friends would be standing here exchanging marriage vows. It's serendipitous. You've always looked out for me. You cared for me in your own special way. While you don't smother me in hugs, your love surrounds me in a different way. We shared a childhood of magic and fairy tales together. We helped each other with college, relationships, and children. I'm so proud of you this day and the woman you chose to spend the rest of your life with. My best friend. You told me once that she was the best thing upside down toss that's ever happened to you. You said that, but I know it's true. Carie? I fell in love with Carie from the first moment I met her. It was instant chemistry. I had never met someone so kind, generous, and that shares my childish sense of humor. You let me borrow your clothes. You braid my hair. And you help me clean my house. And you've always kept me secrets. You're the sister I never had. More than that, you're my soul sister. So
little sisters.
You know me better than I know myself sometimes. I only hope that I've been as good of a friend to you as you've been to me. I can't wait to see what the rest of this lifetime offers for our friendship. And I'm glad to be saying that we'll be sharing it as sisters. In closing, I remember weeding in my garden about 2 weeks after Jason and Carie started dating. It's a true story. I was pretending like they were getting married. They'd only been dating for 2 weeks, but I could only dream that maybe that would happen. Pulling weeds, talking, they probably thought I was crazy, the neighbors. In my speech, I was giving a speech at their wedding. It was like 6 years ago. And my speech started something like this. I'm honored to be here today as the best man, best woman, at my brother and soul sister's wedding. And now the beginning of that speech is the ending of this one. Love you both.
John?
Am I the best man?
No, I'm the best woman.
Oh. So I had no idea that I was speaking today.
I torture him often. This is
Yeah. I'll tell you a little bit about our background. Jay and I met when I was probably about 8, and Jay was probably 9, 10, or 11, I'm not sure. They were a little older than me. Jason's always been my best friend, and all throughout life, even when we weren't speaking terms or talking just because of life taking us in different directions, we never fought. Sometimes we went different directions, but we're always best friends. Jason, I gotta tell you a little bit about Jason. I'm a little bit emotional. I don't cry, so I'm fighting it.
I better put my glasses on now too.
It's already started it all. Jason was always the best soccer player and best fighter everywhere. You know why? Because no one knew what he was doing. And he didn't know what he was doing either. So he fooled everybody. He'd sneak a goal in because no one knew where he was on the field. Jason, we used to call him Chicken. He was because he was so limber and he was always everywhere. So growing up with Jason was so great. He used to, I got to share this little story that I've always wanted to share. You remember this, Jordan? Jason would jump from tree to tree, from limbs to limbs. You remember this? Crazy Jason.
Yes.
So anyway, I got to grow up with Jason, and life is so short, and what a fun time. So we had our bachelor party Wednesday night, and this was how 40, 41, 42 would celebrate their bachelor party. We had iced tea that had caffeine in it. We stayed out past midnight. It was interesting because Jason and I were the only ones in the movie theater. So we got to talk and be loud, and Jason even had butter on his popcorn. So we were a little risque that night, yeah. Did you? Oh, you didn't hear that. Going to Carie here, it's, I know that, a man is better by the company he keeps. And I've seen Jason become a better person in the last 6 years. Tremendously better person. The last thing I'm going to say is, there's a quote in the Bible. I'm not religious at all, so I don't have to worry about me quoting it. There's friends who are closer than a brother, and that's Jason and me. Don't hug me, man. Oh, Carie, that's supposed to.
Yeah, okay. Alright. They say you don't really know anybody until you live with them. And it's true. Over these past few months, I see that they really do belong together. They are crazy and they're just in love, and you can tell by the way they look at each other. Whew. It's cute that they still go on dates together. I hope when I get married, I can. happy to welcome Jason to our family. Well, good luck, because you're going to need it.
I know.
And I wish you all the happiness.
We told Nikki about 5 years ago she'd have to have a speech.
I got no one.
I think this is my best friend. At least
Out of all the experiences that I've had with Carie and Jason, I can say without a doubt that they have always been happy and very pleasant. Carie, for the past couple years that I've known you, you have been like a second mom to me, and it's just so very nice to know you. For all the kindest, purest of heart people that I could know, I would say you're on the top of that list. And Jason, right at you too, you know? For all the times that brief moments that we may have talked and all that, I've seen that you are a very smart, very educated man, and you are very kind, and just such a great person. And I could think of no better couple to be with than with Carie and Jason. Carie, I love you like my mother.
Aww.
Jason, you will always be like my godfather.
My godfather.
sorry to interrupt, but can I?
We all need to share our hearts.
I completely agree with everything everyone said here today. It's great to see you two together. It just feels right, you know? Everyone, doesn't it just feel right?
It does.
You're both great people, and it's been great knowing you guys.
I kept on forgetting that I had to do a speech. I've always known Carie as a nice woman. She's always there when I need her. And my dad too. And I grew up with them, so I'm happy.
Thanks, son.
Thanks.
You don't listen to me.
I know.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay, I am really happy because I remember when I was little, I used to really think that Annie Carie were so great. And I used to call Annie Carie when I was little, like 3 or something, Annie Kilway. And Uncle was always there because he used to give me candy and I like to call it pink.
True.
And it's also been my dream to be a flower girl. And walk with Anton, and Uncle said that if you and him get married, I might be able to walk. You probably don't remember this, but I might be able to walk with Anton like you're getting married too. And I was always really looking forward to that. I practiced when I was like 3.
Aww.
So I'm just really congratulating you.
You can give me a hug. How's that sound?
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
It's appreciated.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Well, there's certainly no question. There's a lot of love for you two in this, not room, but on this beach. In marriage, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the one we love. And by doing so, each person receives the love and trust of the other as their most precious gift. And just as that gift is shared by 2 people who are in love, it also touches the friends and family members who support and participate in that relationship, clearly in this case. Carie and Jason have chosen to begin their marriage in your presence. This ceremony represents their new beginning, that of a committed lifetime journey. Testing. Jason and Carie, please look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher. For together, you have learned much and you have loved much, and your love will lead you into tomorrow. And now you shall say the words that will take you across the threshold of life into marriage.
Run away!
And Carie and Jason, may I remind you that the art of marriage is not only marrying the right partner, it is in being the right partner. It is in this spirit that you have come here today to exchange these vows. Carie, please repeat after me. I, Carie, take you, Jason, to be my husband.
Carie, take you, Jason, to be my husband.
I promise, above all else, to live in truth with you.
Promise above all else to live in truth with you.
To communicate fully and fearlessly.
To communicate fully and fearlessly.
And to be a loving and faithful wife.
To be a loving and faithful wife.
I give you my hand and my heart.
I give you my hand and my heart.
And pledge my love and devotion.
And pledge my love and devotion.
As I join my life with yours.
As I join my life with yours.
Jason, please repeat after me. I, Jason, take you, Carie, to be my wife.
I, Jason, take you, Carie, to be my wife.
I promise above all else to live in truth with you.
I promise, beyond all else, to live in truth with you.
To communicate fully and fearlessly.
To communicate fully and fearlessly.
And to be a loving and faithful husband.
And to be a loving and faithful husband.
I give you my hand and my heart.
I give you my hand and my heart.
And pledge my love and devotion.
And pledge my love and devotion.
As I join my life with yours.
As I join my life with yours.
For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as spirit. Jason, please take Carie's ring, place it on her finger, and repeat after me. Just as this circle is without end,
just as the circle is without end,
my commitment to you is eternal.
My commitment to you is eternal.
My love for you will never fail.
My love for you will never fail.
Jason, do you take Carie to join you on this path through life?
I do.
You may place that ring on her finger.
Not that one. No, not that one either.
Jordan.
Okay, Carie, please take Jason's ring, place it on his finger, and repeat after me. Just as this circle is without end.
Just as this circle is without end.
My commitment to you is eternal.
My commitment to you is eternal.
My love for you will never fail.
My love for you will never fail.
Carie, do you take Jason to join you on this path through life? Jason, Carie, I am here today to formalize the commitment that the two of you have made in your hearts. So by joining hands or just doing what you're doing right there, that's fine. There you go, or whatever. And looking into each other's eyes, let it be known that you are now joined, body and soul, in this lifetime, and that that bond is sacred and eternal. And now that you have stood before your family and your friends and exchanged these rings and vows, and have openly and willingly agreed to be married, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. Jason, you may kiss your beautiful bride. gentlemen, friends and family, Mr. and Mrs. Visola.
All right.
Music!
Congratulations. Okay, hit play.
Inside my
Congratulations.